Welcome to Sophia's Kitchen. I'm Sophia and I've got some really awesome Varoma hacks for you. 5 of them actually, so let me show you what you can do with your Varoma. Number 1, you can use your Varoma as a salad spinner. So rather than just using your normal salad spinner, you can just use your Varoma. It's so much simpler. Just pop your salad right in after you've washed it, give it a good shaking, and your salad is spinned and dry and ready to be used. Number 2, if you are going to steam a chicken, which I can highly recommend, and you can find the link in the description below for a lovely recipe, you can actually ensure that there's enough space for the steam holes to come into your chicken. They need to penetrate your chicken completely, and it's really important. So I insert the butterfly into my Varoma base before I put my chicken inside, and then you can steam it up really well. And that just ensures that there's a little layer that allows for the steam to really come into the chicken. Number 3, your Varoma is actually a pretty good sieve as well. So for pasta, you can drain it with your Varoma instead of just taking out another gadget. Whilst you're on the cooking process anyway, just take your Varoma out and then just use it to actually drain your pasta. Super simple and really effective. Number 4, if you want to sterilize your jars or baby bottles or anything that needs to be sterilized, you just use your Varoma for it. Pop it in your Varoma, and then I would always do it sideways so that you can then really get the liquid in and sterilize it well. For 20 minutes, 25 minutes on Varoma, speed 2, filled with 500 milliliters of water in the base, and then you have sterilized jars and glass jars and baby bottles. The last one is roughing up potatoes. So very similar to your salad spinner, you can actually use your Varoma to rough up your potatoes before you pop them in the oven. So once they're actually cooked, and I always recommend cooking them straight in the Varoma. Maris piper potatoes if you are in the UK, but usually floury potatoes make the best roasties. So just pop them in, cook them on Varoma, speed 2, probably for about 25 minutes, depending on the size. And you don't need to cook them all the way through. Once that's done, you leave them in the Varoma, leave them to steam dry for a couple minutes, and then use Varoma to shake them in there, all directions, before you put them finally into the hot oil in the oven. That'll just make sure that they're roughed up a little bit and your roasties get even more crunchy. And if you want to find more tips and tricks and awesome recipes for your Thermomix, go find me on YouTube and follow me. Hit that bell button and I'll be following you all around with delicious food and tips and tricks.